WCW success, former WCW champion, a man who absolutely bleeds intensity. Beyond the WCW championship, Goldberg's a two-time United States champion, one-time WCW tag team champion, oh, and by the way, a WWE Universal champion. Behind WCW success, former WCW champion, a man who absolutely bleeds intensity. Beyond the WCW championship, Goldberg's a two-time United States champion, one-time WCW tag team champion, oh, and by the way, a WWE Universal champion. The intent,
a man that does not get paid by the hour. Oh, the referee needs to get control of this. Yeah, that didn't take long. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Man.
Great offense by Goldberg. He wants no part of the outside. He's inflicting some serious pain here. The human body can only absorb so much of that. I think this man means business. And he hits a rib-rattling Oklahoma slam. Inside the ring now. Right to the face.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way. We may be looking at a powerbomb here.
That's exactly what it looks like to me, Cole.
Into the powerbomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want.
Oh, Goldberg comes up big there.
That could do it.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Goldberg better not waste this opportunity.
He won't. On the topic of traditional matches versus last man standing matches, Corey makes a great point. In matches such as this, you have to keep your opponent down for a count of 10, which oftentimes results in increased brutality and danger, Michael. Oh no, we could be looking at a power bomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out. You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
Goldberg is making his presence known. Pump handle slam.
That should be it.
To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Corey was talking about, that night we saw Shane leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent, Kane.
And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment, and it was all academic from there. The referee could have counted to 100. Shane was not getting up.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his son.
It's gotta be over now. He's starting to stagger a bit. Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman.
Down to the floor.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
Drops the elbow on him. As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by the Undertaker. Face first off the barricade.
It's no secret, guys, that the Last Man Standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10.
The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count.
Oh, that's the truth, Saxton. Last Man Standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from weapons to pay-per-view sets and everything in between.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Oh, the reversal by Rick Rude. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes to Last Man Standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. Byron, regarding that Cena-Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
This match ain't over yet. Goldberg with a spear!
This one is over.
Come on, let the ref do his job. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the in-your-house era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between...
Look at Goldberg. It's coming. And Goldberg nails it.
Not looking so ravishing right now. Oh, man, Rick Rude is in trouble now.
As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the executioner was executed by The Undertaker.
Rick Rude with a nice reversal. Reverses that one.
Goldberg got him there.
Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
Looks like Goldberg is starting to fade. If he's not careful, this can snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match.
Oh, simply ravishing. A rude awakening. But can he follow up here? This is exactly what Rick Rude was waiting for.
There's no stopping this 6'4", 285-pounder. He's a powerhouse of the likes we've never seen before, and very well may never see again.
Goldberg's looking to finish this.
Oh, boy. Down with the jackhammer. This one's over, guys.
The ref wasn't finished.
Goldberg engaging in some psychological warfare right here.
The intensity of this match has been incredible. And the beat goes on. He hits the clothesline. Man, let the ref do his job. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
And Goldberg with a spear!
Not looking so ravishing right now.
No reason for that. He's out there in no man's land.
And he's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
Look at Goldberg. It's coming. So damaging.
Not looking so ravishing right now.
Ravishing Rick Rude's getting set. He's getting ready to end this. Watch out.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Not over yet. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Talk about planning your opponent. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
Uh-oh, here we go. With such authority. The ref wasn't finished.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We will go on. Goldberg with a spear!
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Man, let the ref do his job. There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory. The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Jackhammer! Just when you thought he had nothing left.
2, 3, 4. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. 7, 8, 9, 10. Goldberg wins! Goldberg wins!
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
A big singles victory here tonight.
This guy impressed the hell out of me tonight, Michael. What a victory.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.